Lando Norris was a regular attendee at podium ceremonies in 2023, but the McLaren star is aiming higher heading into the 2024 campaign. Lando Norris believes that he needs perfection to achieve stronger qualifying results and take the fight to Max Verstappen in 2024. The McLaren star often blasted his errors on Saturdays last year but has been working hard in the simulator to rectify these mistakes in anticipation of another competitive season with the Woking-based team. The Brit finished on the podium 7 times last season, with 6 of those appearances coming on the second step. While his race pace was often strong, occasional qualifying errors left Norris fighting back from further down the order, preventing him from consistently challenging Verstappen for victories. Addressing the pressure that having such a closely matched field gives the drivers, Norris said, "I am sure we're in for a couple of years which will be some very tight racing. When you don't have a perfect lap or you don't get something exactly right, at times in the past you could get away with it, whereas I think you're going to be able to get away with this less and less. And that requires fewer mistakes, more hard work and learning and perfection in order to achieve consistent results." Norris has already been hard at work to cut out the mistakes that cost him key positions on the grid throughout last season, going over his errors in a bid to close the gap to the likes of Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, both of whom were regular threats in qualifying towards the end of 2023. He added, "There have been various things already, both in terms of how I drive, how I work in extracting the performance, understanding these traits, and then putting them already to the test on the simulator, and trying to improve them. Sometimes it's hard to improve various things until you're actually in the car, but to the extent of what I can, even if it's mental things and trying to work on any area that I can to improve it, I would say I've done. It's always a different experience until you get back in the car and you're in that moment again under pressure. It's hard to know until the first qualifying of the season how well those things might work and what further things might need to be done to improve in those areas."